Hello, I'm Amber Skyring. I'm the CEO at Wessex Community Action, and we are the CVS in Wiltshire.
Sarah Pickering, I'm the Volunteer and Community Development Worker at Wessex Community Action.
Wessex Community Action wanted to take part in a pilot because we had only really reinstated our role as a CVS in the last couple of years. It was a really important opportunity for us to review what we were doing, how we were doing, and reflect that alongside our peers who were taking part in the pilot as well.
The process of the application was very comprehensive, and even though it was a pilot and there were questions and things that came up that we weren't quite sure of, there was a lot of structure and support in place to actually help us get through that process. The actual process of doing it as well enabled us to have a look at some of the softer outcomes for us as a CVS and take time to actually stop and reflect on what we have actually achieved.
So for the voluntary sector, I think the value of the LIQA to them is that they can recognise that the professionalism and quality of the advice that we provide them. So I think it's twofold. So it's about that they can have confidence in the services that we provide to them, that is of a good quality and that it's a professional service.
And one of the really beneficial things about doing this process and using the framework was the actual case studies, because the case studies enabled us to go back and look a little bit deeper into specific pieces of work.
We use it as an organisation to reflect and look back, look at where our gaps are, where our strengths are, and build on those strengths to achieve better outcomes for supporting the sector. But I think more importantly, it's also an opportunity, in particular with our case studies, to celebrate the journey that the voluntary sector do alongside us. We walk alongside them, we give them the skills and the tools, but they do the work. So when we did this deep dive, going through this process, it really helped us look at the journey we do alongside the groups to get them the outcomes that they want, but for themselves. So if you're considering doing the LIQA, do it. It is an investment. It is, most importantly, an opportunity to look back and reflect and to see what you're doing and how you're doing it and the way you're doing it, and really giving you an opportunity to measure the impact and outcome of your work. And finally, it's a real celebration that looking back, you have no idea how much work you do and how much you achieve. And if we didn't go through the process, we wouldn't have been able to celebrate that.